Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm ready for fall. Happy September, everyone. It's not really September weather here in New York State. It's like 75 degrees, but it feels like 80. So Mother Nature hasn't quite understood that this is the month where we're supposed to get cooler weather. But fall doesn't start till the 21st, so if we get summer weather for the next 2 weeks, I'll be happy. But hopefully September 21st, it'll start to cool down. We'll start to get 60 to 50 degree weather. The past couple of nights have been like 59 degrees at night, so it's been really nice to sleep. And I leave my window open to let fresh air in during the night. It helps with my allergies, so that's really nice. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the books I will be reading this month for September. I was going to get this posted yesterday and filmed in that, but yesterday wasn't a good day for me. I'm just going to leave it at that. It was one of those days. So, here we go. The first book that I'm currently reading for this month is The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. Now, this month for September, I'm doing a Wheel of TBR challenge with my online book club, We Be Booking, the Hedeman Jacqueline Wheeler at All About the Wheelers booktube channel. She is one of them that helps do it, or she helped organize it, I should say. Two women are doing the event for this month, and last night I did my first spin. I landed on Thrifted Book. So this is the book I got at a thrift store or at a thrift sale. So I'll be reading this one. It's not that big, so I think I'll be done with it in like 3 hours or whatever, because it's by my favorite author for romance, so that's good too. Okay, my next books for this month are Jennifer by Dee Henderson. This was gifted to me by a family friend back in December for Christmas, so I'm really anxious to read this one. This one, if I land on the prop short read, I will be reading this book. Next book is Sanctuary by Beverly Lewis and David Lewis. I read this 10 years ago. So, if I land on this, it will go for the, actually 2 props. For my book club's reading challenge for this year, it will apply for flowers on the cover, or flower on the cover. And, the prop for this one will be, I think a lawn read. I can't remember. I'd have to look that up. Next one for this month that I was supposed to read last month, but I wasn't able to fit it in, is Picture Perfect by Jodi Picoult. This was given to me by my friend Erica. This might be for my lawn read. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. The other books for this month I'll be reading will be Her Rebel Heart by Shannon Farrington. This is a buddy read with my cousin Nicola in Virginia. So once I land on whatever prop I think the book fits perfectly with, then I will let her know when I'm starting that. This one is about a woman whose fondest wish was to be a Union soldier's wife. So she, before the war, a pro-Confederacy sentiment clashed with the Union troops occupying Baltimore, Maryland. Fear and suspicion turns friends to foes. Julia chooses the Confederacy, where Samuel chooses the Union. And his decision is one she'll surely never forget. And it just goes on to say, he comes back into her life and all that. So this one's really interesting. I love the Civil War era storylines that books have. So I'm really excited for this one. And I love going to Antietam in Maryland, in Sharpsburg, Maryland, and Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. So this book I am really excited about. Next book I'll be reading will be In Too Deep by Mary Connealy. This was gifted to me back in December for Christmas. This is book 2 in the Kincaid Brides series, so I'm really looking forward to continuing this series and to see what happens in this book. with Ethan Kincaid wanting to marry Audra Gilliland. Next books I'll be reading is Cozy Mystery by Hazel Holt called Mrs. Mallory and a Necessary End. This is cute because it has a cat on the cover, and I really thought that was such a cute thing that it involves cats, and I'm a cat lover. I have one cat. We have a stray cat that we are currently helping to keep it sheltered in that until we can find an owner. We can't keep the stray cat because our house cat saw the stray cat outside one day and growled at her, and so we decided, no, we're not going to keep her. We want to keep her, but we're going to find the stray cat a good home. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And the funny thing is, the main character of this series is Sheila Mallory. So, my name. So, it's like, oh, I'm in the book. It's so cool. Okay, the next books I'll be reading will be The Dead and the Beautiful by Cheryl Crane. This is a Nikki Harper mystery. I've never read a Nikki Harper mystery or a Cheryl Crane book. Thank you to my book club friend, Jasmine DeGrout, who sent this to me in a box of books that she was getting rid of, and she asked me if I wanted some. I said sure, so this was in that box, and I can't wait to read it this month. Next book will be Before We Were Strangers by Brenda Novick. This one I won after winning a second genre block in Bookopoly back in July. So I'm really anxious to read this one. This will be my first Brenda Novick book to read ever, because I've been wanting to read her books for a while, but I never was able to get my hands on them. So now I do, and I can't wait to read it. This one's set in fall, so this is why I picked this month to read it. All my books this month, if they surround fall or like end in summer and begin in fall, I decided to read them this month. So, next book I'll be reading will be a nonfiction, 100 Things Packers Fans Should Know or do before they die. This I got as a Christmas gift back in December. So, and I love the Green Bay Packers. I'm a big fan of theirs. I will not be watching the games this year, though, because I don't agree with some of the things that the players are doing before the game. But with that being said, I will still root them on. I just won't watch the games. But I'm really looking forward to reading this one. This tells basically the history of the team, how it got started, and what you should do if you go to a Packers game or if you visit Lambeau Field in Wisconsin, and what to do there. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. I would like to visit Wisconsin, that area of Wisconsin sometime in the near future, but I don't know when that might be. Okay, our next 3 reads, the final reads for this month, are Lydia's Charm by Wanda E. Brunstetter. I got this, family friend was at a bookstore and they saw this and they asked my mom, did your daughter have this? And my mom said no. So they got this for me. I've been wanting to read this for quite a while now since it came out. I think it came out in like 2005 or something. 2010. It came out in 2010, so I've been wanting to read this for a while now. So I'm really excited. I'll be reading it this month. I'm not sure what prompt I put this under. I'll have to check my list that I have written in my bullet journal. But all I do know is I'm excited to read this one, especially since it's set in Charm, Ohio. And Ohio is only like 3 hours from me. So that's very exciting. Next 2 books, the final 2 books for this month are This One Time with Julia by David Lampson. I got this as a Christmas gift back in December. It's a young adult book about a twin brother who has disappeared. And with him went Joe's tenuous grip on real life. The rest of it, the road trip, the maybe murder, the burned down house, all that came later. At 18, Joe is stuck in limbo. Directionless and simple, he blows through his inheritance playing poker and eating only cheeseburgers, pizza, and guacamole. I'm not a big guacamole fan, but then his twin brother disappears, and Julia, the girlfriend of the twin brother, takes the other brother on a whirlwind road trip from LA to Tennessee. He finds dysfunctional dynamic of her wealthy family, and Joe gets a job. He has a suit that he wears every day, and he's in love with a crazy beautiful girl who only talks honestly in her sleep. The brother is blinded by his seductive new life that he almost misses the truth about what happened to his twin brother, Alvin. The story about one time when Joe went on a road trip that changed his life. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. As I said, it mentions about a road trip, a maybe murder, a burned down house. So I feel like this book will be a 5-star read for me, because if a book starts out that way, I love it when they do that. And my final book for September is The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. My book club friend, Aspen Blair, her and I have really gotten to know each other really well the last few months. We like the same reading genres, the same type of books and that. So we really connected back in July when we did Bookopoly. So that's very exciting. This one I've been wanting to read for a while. I got it back in July for my birthday from her, which I was so excited about. And since the sequel, The Damned, just came out not too long ago, I'm hoping I will like this one, even though it's super thick. But I'm hoping I'll love it, so then I can put The Damned on my Amazon wish list. And I'm hoping someone will gift it to me in December for Christmas or whatever. And I just have to show you guys. Look at that. Look at the hardcover. It's just beautiful. I love it. And look at inside. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that so much. I just think it's such a beautiful book. I love when I get hardcover books because I get to look at what the hardcover design looks like, and I think that that's just so great. Okay, those are all the books that I will be reading this month. Excuse me. And I will let you guys know the end of this month what I rated them in my September wrap-up. And I'm anxious for you guys to see my October TBR for next year, or for next month. That I will be putting up probably the September 22nd. So I'm hoping to do that. Make sure you check my book blog, Sheila'sReadingCorner.blogspot.com. Make sure you check that out. I have all updates on there. In 2021, I will be posting lots of book reviews on it. Right now it's kind of dull. It's just about, what bookish events I'm doing I did in August, what ones I did in July, what ones I'm doing this month. My September blog was posted at midnight this morning, so it's been up for almost 10 hours now. But all in all, I've been happy with my blog. I haven't gotten a lot of likes or comments or followers yet. But if you know people who enjoy book reviewers, reviewing books, or anything like that, or if you know someone that just likes reading blogs, then please let me know in the comments, or just comment on my blog, under my blog. Okay, guys, it's great talking to you. I hope you guys have a good September. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.